Hey everybody, I'm Patrick and this is Rocky Mountain Style. If this is your first time, welcome, and if not, welcome back. Today we continue the flannel series. We're finally going to be talking about one I've been looking forward to. This is the Outerknown Blanket Shirt. So something I actually did not know before buying this shirt and reading about it a little bit is that this company was actually co-founded by Kelly Slater, the famous surfer. So I thought that's pretty cool. The brand itself has a kind of a surfer vibe, California coastal kind of a thing. But when it comes to flannels, there's a widespread appeal, not only on the coast for, chilly evenings, but also here in the mountains where I'm at, and, pretty much anywhere around the world that you need a little bit of extra warmth and coziness. So, yeah, the Outerknown Blanket Shirt, this pattern is called Sand Rift Nolan Plaid. So it's available on Stag Provisions and Outerknown's website, although Outerknown only has, I believe, an extra small left in this particular pattern. But speaking of patterns, that's one of the coolest things about this shirt is there are a significant amount of patterns available. So it's going to be extremely likely that you find something that resonates with you with this brand. So kudos to Outerknown for giving us so many options. What else? Well, I mean, if you stick around, you want to know a little bit more about it. Obviously, I will tell you more about it. So, yeah, thanks for your time, and let's get into it. Okay, Outerknown Blanket Shirt. Again, here's the Sand Rift Nolan Plaid. This is the pattern I got right here. Pretty much out of stock, so that's a shame. But there's no shortage of cool patterns. So this light gray one here, Half Light Little Boxes. Interesting name. There's a medium in that. I'm thinking about snagging this. I also like the Calypso Isle Plaid. I think that's pretty cool. I like this blue and white one here, Atlantic Blue Bigbury Plaid. I think that's really nice. And there's really just, there's so much stuff to pick from. Here's one that's not really a plaid, which is cool. Faded olive going on there. Very nice. Okay, so one of Outerknown's big things that they talk about a lot is sustainability. You can see right here, just glancing, all deliveries are carbon neutral. So they, do a calculation and then, they do a calculation and then offset some of their carbon emissions from shipping by donations to different types of companies. And speaking of sustainability, this is 100% organic cotton, which according to them, you can see here, cuts out some chemicals from the process. And then their buttons, instead of using plastic, are made from tagua palm nuts gathered from the forest floor. If that's true, that's pretty cool. Imagining somebody walking around picking up nuts and then having them manufactured into these great looking buttons, which for the record, they do feel really good. And the color tone, I think, on these buttons is absolutely awesome. So back to the 100% organic cotton. So it feels really, really nice. And the weave looks really, really nice as well. I could just, I kind of get lost just looking at the weave, trying to imagine how many layers there are going above and below each one of these colors. So I'd call it, in the softness scale, I'd probably call it an 8 out of 10 on softness. There are softer flannels out there. This one is on the softer side. It's also really thick, but not very rigid. It drapes pretty well, I think, and has that sort of outer shirt, overshirt feel that some flannels give you. So, all right, sizing. I have a medium in my shirt, and you'll be able to see as we move on off of this page here what that looks like on me. If I'm being honest, I'd probably prefer the shirt to be maybe 3/4 of an inch longer, but the chest and shoulders fit me so well, I kind of just make do with it. I did wash this twice, and I believe I let it hang dry both times. So minimal shrinkage. You can see here the sleeves for someone my height are just a little bit long, but not too bad. Like I'm not going to go ahead and get it tailored or anything like that. But again, extremely comfortable flannel. One of my favorite of this types of shirt that I own, that I've had. So would really highly recommend this. And it goes really cool with all sorts of stuff, as you can see here. Pretty easy to match, pretty easy to do stuff with. And before we end, one thing I forgot to mention, this shirt is made in Sri Lanka, so made overseas. That's not a problem for me, but if it is a problem for you, definitely look at a made in the USA flannel. But I have, well, after 3 or 4 wears of this, I have absolutely zero complaints. I can't wait to keep wearing it, and hopefully Santa will bring me, maybe another style in the future. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will get back to you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.